Hello everyone. Today our presentation is going to be about the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's going to be presented by me, Saad Al-Saif,
I'm Yatia. And I'm Van Pan.
and I hope you're going to enjoy our presentation.
And today we will have four parts of our presentation. And the first is background of Congo, and the second we will use hostile cultural dimension theories and use this series to with Congo. And the last one is long-term orientation indexed.
First of all, we're going to talk about the geographic and location. So, the Congo is located in the west central of Africa. Is bordered by the Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Uganda, and Atlantic Ocean. The Congo population is over 71 million, spread in the areas of 1 million square kilometers. Now we're going to talk about the country's political. The Democratic Republic of the Congo lived in many years in a civil war, and it stayed many years as well under the French colonization regime. And politics of Democratic Republic of Congo takes place on the framework of public and the transition from civil war to semi-presidential republic. In 2006, the country's first democratic elections was run off between current President Kampala and his rival Pemba. The polling was facilitated by the UN peacekeepers because of the violence that they have when polling existed. The politics in the Democratic Republic of Congo is more stabilized at this time after switching the old regime to the democratic regime. Now we're going to talk about the republic and we're going to talk about the religion of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Christianity is the majority religion in the Democratic Republic of Congo, followed by about 50% of Roman Catholic, Protestants 20%, Kimbangstans 10%, Muslims 10%, and over centristic since and indigenous beliefs 10%.
And next I will introduce the hospitality cultural dimension theories. And this framework is one of the most famous studies performed in the field of the nation culture's effect on organizational culture. These theories describe an effect of society culture on the values of its members and how this value related to behavior using a structure derived from factor analysis. And the hospitality identify four key areas that affect all cultures: social inequality, relationship between individuals and groups, and the concepts of masculinity and femininity, and uncertainty and ambiguity. These key areas are the four dimensions of culture which named. First one is power distance, shown for PDI, and less powerful people can accept and even expect that power is distributed unequally. It is important to note that PDI doesn't measure the actual differences in power between the two individuals, but rather how that power is perceived. The second one is collectivism versus individualism. In terms of individual, belief is the most important. Stress independence over dependence. reward individual achievements and value uniqueness of the individual. And about the collectivism, it is views, needs, and goals of group most important obligation to the group in the norm. Self is defined in relation to others and focus on cooperation, not to others. The third one is femininity versus masculinity. Femininity tend towards modest behavior. However, masculinity is the preference for an aggressive and dominant attitude. The fourth one is uncertainty avoidance. Lots of people refers to governed by rules, laws, and standard operating producers and accept uncertainty or ambiguity. And next will pass by partner Jungo and Yatin Yang.
Okay. The DRC is a collective state country after it founded in 1971. It's a democratic country. Even the Congo's society proved some space for personal development. The collective state culture and the principle of groups strongly influence personal behavior. Collectivity is still the center of personal life. However, although people began to pay attention on individualize still didn't replace collectivism that become the social generally accepted standard of value. And for the power distance, the national motto of Congo is justice, peace, and work. Congo's people advocate equality. Although the power distance is very high, Congo's people think the use of rights should be legal, and they were approved and accept the fact power distance exists. However, individual behaviors are constrained by hierarchy.
According to International Journal of Human Rights, the Global Accord ended the Congo War, contributed to the creation of the Third Republic and influenced subsequent peace agreements. This article analyzed how justice for human rights violations was included in the Congo.
Okay, uncertainty avoidance because Congo has experienced several wars and major changing. I think the level of uncertainty or avoidance in Congo is very low. Once Congo's people face unknown and uncertainty sense, they can generally accept it quickly, even they may not have clean social norms and principle to guide them.
We can see a journal wrote by James J. Congo has had a complex and bloody region conflict. Such conflicts require regional solutions to support state building and national peace building.
Congo is a masculinity society. This is also the reason why there are several wars occurred in Congo. There's a big difference in workplace. Male take more important roles than female, and the national management has constituted of male. And
it is found that massive amount of rape committed by the armed forces in the recent war in the DRC. Their explanations of rape must be understood in relation to notions of different masculinities.
Long-term orientation index through the history and culture of Congo. it's a country which takes short-term orientation. It's also caused by institution, environment, and other various factors. Seeking short-term growth became a universal phenomenon in Congo. And the production and the consumption of wasting source exist widespread. Although this phenomenon may be temporary, but it exists in today's Congo. So now, those are all about our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your listening, and if there's any questions, you can email us back on our emails, and we're glad and we're pleasure to answer your questions in the future. Thank you.